Buongiorno. Welcome to Vito's Italian Cucina again. Hey, today is another great day for another great recipe. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. There's a buddy of mine who I work with at the studios, and his name is Eric, and he's a still photographer, and he's excellent at what he does. And he always says, hey, Vito, I watch your show, and I don't see anything on there about cheese bread. I love cheese bread. Every week when I see him, that's what I hear. I love cheese bread. When am I going to see a cheese bread? And I says, Eric, because I saw him this week, I says, I'm going to do a show about cheese bread. Just for you, just for Eric. And this cheese bread that I'm doing, Eric, is called cheesy cheese bread. Garlic cheesy cheese bread. And I got some ingredients here, and we're going to take you around. But first, I'm going to show you the loaf of bread that I decided to use. Come on in. Look at it. Isn't that gorgeous? That's beautiful. So I already cut it. Look at that. Wow. And there's your bread. You see it? Okay, so now sometimes when you slice your bread, try to slice it evenly. And, there's a part in here that's a little bit too much dough. A little bit too much dough right there. And what I want to do is I'm going to take a little bit of the dough out. Now you can use a spoon and scoop it, or you can use your fingers. Make sure they're washed and clean fingernails. So that's what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to come on back down, and I'm going to take a little bit of, because right here it's a little heavy. So I'm just going to go like this, just like this, just a little bit. Oh, I just kind of cut it open there a little bit, but that's okay. We're good. And then I take that and I put that over there. Okay, now, before I go around the horn, I'm just going to tell you that the reason I do that is because it don't get so doughy, okay? Now, what we're going to do before we do anything, after we go around the horn, is I'm going to stick this into the oven at 375 degrees. And you say, well, how long? Well, you got to kind of watch it a little bit and see how it browns. I want it to get a little toasty, so that way the bread inside isn't soggy and mushy and ugh, okay? So we're going to do that in a second. But for now, I'm going to take you around the horn and show you what we got going. Look down here. This is mozzarella cheese. Look how gorgeous that is, huh? And then over here, this is for the topping for afterwards, some parsley. And then we use 1 stick of butter. Then we have 6 garlic cloves, okay? Now you say to me, garlic cloves? They don't look like garlic cloves. Well, you know what? I go to Trader Joe's and I get these. These are the best in the world. I love it. Look on the backside. They come in little squares like this. You push them out and they're frozen, okay? And each one is a clove of garlic. So I decided to use 6. So for this 1 loaf of bread, I'm using 6 garlic cloves. And then over here, this is also for the topping. This is Romano cheese. Then you say to me, wow, okay, so you got mozzarella, you got Romano cheese. How come you don't use like Parmesan or Pecorino? Because I know you guys know what that is. Well, I love Romano cheese because it's heartier. It's not as salty, but it has some flavor to it that I enjoy, and I hope you do too. Now, Parmesan is a great cheese, and I love those too. But I kind of bypass that and I go, well, what about that Pecorino? Pecorino's a great cheese too. It's a nice Maron Italian cheese. But boy, is that salty. And if you're worried about your salt level and your blood pressure and all that for you folks out there, I kind of veer away from the Pecorino. So I use a Romano. That's right. That's what I'm going to put on top. So right now, before I do anything, I hope you got that. I hope you got everything. And if not, they'll be in the description. By the way, 1 stick of butter per 1 loaf. 1 stick of butter per 1 loaf, okay? 6 garlic cloves. So we're going to go on over to the oven and put it in at 375, and we're going to let it toast. Come on! Okay, there you are. We're here at the oven. Long way to the oven, from the island to the oven. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put it in at 375 and let her toast up. Look at that. Can you see that? Maron. Load it up. Meet you back over here. Well, you're wondering why I'm standing at the microwave? Well, I put the 1 stick of butter and 6 cloves of garlic from Trader Joe's, the frozen one, in a little bowl, and I put it in the microwave. Now, I really don't use the microwave so much. And something else to remember, if you're going to reheat your garlic bread, ooh, it's done. Don't put it back in the microwave, please. And if you do, well, you can do that, but you better put it on like maybe 5 seconds. Because otherwise, you put you put bread in the microwave, it messes it all up. It changes the texture. You ain't gonna like that. So try to re-toast it a little bit, okay? So I'm gonna go get what I put in a bowl, and we're gonna mix it up, and I'll meet you back over at the island. Ooh, that's warm. Ooh, that's some warm stuff. Ooh, look at that. Look how beautiful that looks. Don't go nowhere. As you can see, I got my pot holders. That means it's time for the bread to come on out. It's been cooking about 7 to 10 minutes at 375. Let's take a look, see how it is. Oh, perfect. Let's get it out of there. Leave your oven on and close the door. Let me get it closer. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's what we wanted. We wanted it to be nice and brown and some edges there. It's going to be great. This is what we want. I'll meet you over at the island. Thanks for meeting me here at the island. Like I said, it's a long way to that oven over there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put it down here, as you can see. And be careful because the pan is hot. Now, what we have first to go on is our garlic butter that I did take out of the microwave. You can come on a little closer, guys. Take a look. Now, make sure that when you get your garlic butter, you go ahead and mix it up again like this, because a lot of that garlic is going to settle at the bottom. So you want it to kind of be all together, just like that. Okay. So once I stir it like that, then I get my handy dandy brush, which is a silicone brush. I really like these things. Oh, look at the little mustache on it. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and brush it on. And here we go. Just like so. Just like so. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Like you said, this is a two-step process with this cheesy garlic bread. And you know, you want to do it the two-step process because this is the way we do it, you know. This is for the best results. Let's do this one too. You can stay with me on this, right? I know you know how to do this, but I'm having fun with you guys enjoying me having fun doing this. Look at that. Oh my God. 1 stick of butter, 6 cloves, and we go all around. Look at this. And I got just a little bit left. Should I drink that? I could, but I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm just gonna finish it up here. Just a little bit like this. Get it all nice and in there, okay? See? Oh my God, that's perfect. It's perfect. Oh my God, you can't ask for anything better than that. Now, we're gonna get the mozzarella. Here we go. As you can see how that looks, it looks beautiful. Okay, so we just go ahead and put the mozzarella down. Generous. Spread it out, but be generous, okay? Cheesy garlic bread here at Vito's Italian Cucina. Get it on the edges just like that. And we'll go like that. I think that's probably good. Don't you think that's pretty good? Okay, now we're going to do this side. Okay, we'll go over here. I'll show you how to do this. This is great. Isn't this fun? You know what? Kids in the house, get them involved in this. Relatives in the house. If the relatives are in the house, you have them clean up. And anyway, I think this is enough cheese on there, don't you think? Is this enough cheese? I think so. That's enough cheese. Yes, it is. Okay. Now, after I'm finished with that, that's like I said, this is the mozzarella. Then now I take my Romano. Come on in. We're going to do that too. And I just freshly grated this morning. And I put this on top. You don't want to put so much Romano, but you want to put some, okay? And like I say, I'm not using any Parmesan. I'm not using any Pecorino. I'm using my Romano, which I really love. And then the last thing is my parsley. Look at that parsley, okay? Then we go ahead and sprinkle the parsley. Look at that. Oh my God, I want to take a bite right now. Oh my gosh, look at this. We go over here. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Okay. And so now, when we're ready, ooh, that pan, oh, it's that cool down. I'm gonna go ahead back over to the oven. And we're gonna put it in, and we're gonna really watch it. But this time we're gonna put it in and on a broil, a low broil. So you really got to keep your eyeballs on that. You ready? I'll meet you over there. Oh, I made it all the way over here to the oven. You know, it's quite a distance from that island over here. Well, let me show you how far it is so you kind of understand. Well, it's not that far, but yeah, that's okay. I get my exercise this way. Here we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and put it in the oven at 375. And the temperature was there. Now we're going to move it over to the broil side, okay? Then we got to eyeball this, otherwise it'll burn. You don't want it to burn. Here we go. Can you see that? Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that gorgeous? Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and turn this off, turn on the broiler. Here we go. Here we go to broil, low broil, right here. Low, I want low. And then we hit start, and it's going. And I'm going to really keep my eyes on it. You guys, you know, go ahead, get yourself a cup of coffee, get yourself a glass of water. Hey, if you got to go to the bathroom, go ahead, but get back in time, okay? All right. Okay, it's time. It really looks good. I'm going to get it out of there because if you don't, it's going to burn. Oh, my God, look at that. Oh, Lord. Look at that. Thanks for joining me all the way over to the island. Okay, now I'm going to go down and get it. Now, remember, this pan's really hot, so use some tongs to bring it on over, and you're going to go ahead and cut it on this board. So you can come on in if you want to, and I'm going to hold it with the tongs here, and I'm going to cut it. Okay, look at this. Oh, my God, this looks gorgeous. Look at that. Okay. Oh, those pieces look great, don't they, folks? Oh, my goodness. There we go. And one more. Okay, there you go. That's that for now. Look at it. Yeah, baby, look at that. Okay, I'm going to cut the other one up because you know how to cut, and then we're going to present it for you. We'll take a look, and I might take a bite. I might. Come on back. You'll see. Okay, before I show you the final product here and the beauty shot, I decided to take a bite. Look at this. Let's see how this is. Stay around. Oh, cheesy garlic bread, Eric. Can't wait to see you. Can't wait till you try it. All right. Next thing up, beauty shot. Oh, I got to take another bite. Oh, excuse me. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode here on Vito's Italian Cucina. Remember, come and subscribe. I sure can use your help. Vito'sItalianCucina.com and on YouTube. Go to YouTube. I got a lot of stuff there. And that's a good place to subscribe, by the way. Anyway, this show was just so much fun. Cheesy garlic bread from Vito's Italian Cucina. That's right. Look at it. On my magic turntable. Don't you love that magic turntable? I do. So don't go nowhere. I'm going to play a little music for you, and then we're going to take some real nice, pretty shots. Love y'all. Ciao for now. Arrivederci. Ciao.